Was talking with a client today about the book The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, one of my favorite books of all time. I had suggested that she read this book after our last session, and she started to listen to it on her Spotify audiobook thing. She hasn't finished the whole thing, but I wanted to talk about the first two agreements in the book, because I think that these can be extremely transformative. Even if it's just these first two, maybe I'll talk about the other two in another video. The first is be impeccable with your word. What that just means is be actually really mindful with what you are speaking out and also how you're speaking to yourself. Words are so important, and if you're on spiritual talk like I am, there's a lot of conversations around how words quite literally are like spells. They're like prayers, they're like manifestations, right? Obviously thoughts are very important too, but what you're saying and how in your mind you're talking to yourself, very important. And that's where you need to be impeccable with your word. How you're speaking about yourself as well, very important, because you can quite literally manifest in your dream life by talking highly of yourself, by speaking well, and by speaking intentionally when you're talking to people. That's the first one. Second is don't take things personally. This is so massively important in every aspect of your life: dating, work, business, friendships, everything, especially in relationships, right? When you're dealing with someone one-on-one and something happens, and of course the immediate feeling is, why would they do this to me? Why would they say that to me? Having to really sit with understanding that people will do something to anyone. It does not matter who you are, which I know sounds really harsh, but this has happened to me too. So I understand. You have to sit with this idea of hurt people. So it doesn't matter who was in front of them, they were going to hurt them. So do not take it personally. If someone is upset and they're projecting or they're honking at you when you're driving, especially in those situations, they don't even know you, right? So it's not like, oh my God, why would they do this to me? Even if they know you, a hurt person's gonna hurt someone else. And that's just a matter of the fact. So the more that we step back and understand that people usually just project, right? They're just saying things because they want to get out of the situation. They're saying things that's their defense mechanism or their trauma response. It's not about you. So the sooner that we take things not personal, the better. And understand that you can only control you no matter what. So if you've read that book before, please let me know. If you haven't, please go give it a read. It's a super quick and easy read. It's like maybe 100 pages. But if you ever need actual one-on-one life coaching to work through things like this, on how to shift your mindset, love yourself, be more impeccable with your work, not take things personally, level up in your life, I do offer one-on-one clarity calls. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, you can go book a call.